It's Bob and Tom Tonight, starring Chick McGee, Christy Lee, Josh Arnold, Ace Cosby, Pat Godwin, Willie Griswold, and Tom Griswold.
You ever had phone sex?
No, I found the holes in the receiver too small.
Nicely played.
That's very funny.
No, that's not really in my.
You don't like it?
No, I've never. It's just not something I've never done. You asked me.
Can I call you later?
What are you?
A simple yes or no.
Have you experienced this?
Long time ago.
And this is pre video phone, pre smartphone.
No.
This is just the audio.
Pre iPhone, I can tell you that. Yeah.
Okay, so but there was no photograph, no video involved.
You called the number and paid?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yeah. You know how you give them the credit card? And
I thought you meant with an actual girlfriend.
No. This was a third party.
Okay,
That's way dirty.
Was it fun?
Almost like a whore. I tell you why I stopped. It didn't last very long, but I heard the baby crying in the background.
Okay, yeah.
True story.
Yeah.
And I go, maybe this isn't for me.
Right.
Yeah.
A baby crying?
Yeah.
Because she missed her mother, who you were talking to.
Who I was talking to on the phone.
That doesn't. That mom is working from home.
There
Food on the table. Yeah.
That's right.
Oh, no, I'm not saying anything bad about her. I'm just saying that would make me.
Totally ruined the.
That would make me feel like a horny weirdo.
And again, I've mentioned this before when Bob and I were working at the 100,000-watt monster powerhouse that was WJML Radio in
no one listened to
Petoskey, Michigan. Well, our coverage, we covered 3/4 of the water in North America. We covered parts of Lake Huron, Lake Michigan, Lake Superior. It was amazing that signal just went cranking out from the top of Boyne Highlands.
You were number one in the Great Lakes.
Oh,
and not,
we had
not people, but the actual water.
Our 18 to 34-year-old moose. We had them all, men and women, by the way, adult mooses. But we had, I think I told you this before, we had, and I haven't seen one lately, Ace, remember there was an era in radio, and I don't know if you ever saw these, Chick. They had these microphones. They were quite literally the size of footballs. Mm-hmm. Do you remember these? Yeah. And they were kind of wrapped in that black foam. They looked like gigantic pills. They were very popular in the early 80s. They were literally the size of a football.
What was it?
This giant microphone. I don't know.
Okay.
I haven't seen one in 8. I think that whatever the technology was that's been passed by. But
I had one of those in San Diego, and they raved about it. And I said, "Well, it sounds like crap to me."
In any event, and then there was a sort of a traditional phone to the right that had a bunch of blinking lights on it, and it was patched into the system, and you'd press the buttons. Right on top of the phone was a picture of the ugliest woman you've ever seen and a picture of the ugliest man you've ever seen. And it said, "This is who was on the phone." And the idea being, especially for the overnight guy, "Hi, how are you?" Mm-hmm. Before he invited her to the studio in the middle of the woods, you're probably talking to...
Did you ever Did you ever go to a listener's house after they called you on the request?
No. Did you do that?
You know what stopped me?
What?
I walked in the house, the baby started crying. I said, maybe this is not for me.
Yeah, you got to
hear the phone ring. It's a dead giveaway.
Look, you young comedians out there, what I just did was a tremendous callback. I don't know if you guys
very well
taking notes, but come on. Stupid world record. A group of 8 skydivers all over the age of 80, 640 years at least, jumped out of a plane above Florida and broke the world record for the largest formation of jumpers over 80.
Did their chutes open, Tom?
Your thoughts? Not only that, but the parachutes deployed.
I think 3 of the 8 remembered to pull the ripcord. Of course they opened.
Anybody want to guess what they're called? That's right.
Silver
Jumpers Over 80 Society, or Joe's.
Oh, okay.
They organized the attempt at Skydive DeLand as part of a 3-day event for the International Skydiving Hall of Fame celebration.
Yeah, DeLand's a big skydiving place.
Oh,
Yeah, we used to go to a place that had the, it was a tavern, and the ceiling was parachutes.
That's right. Amazing.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, it was super
Beautiful.
cool.
It's super cool.
Oh, it was beautiful.
Is there like a military base there where people were paratrooping, or is this just like a hobbyist?
It's a small airport. There's a lot of
Open space.
very talented skydivers.
Very talented. The most talented in the country.
Oh, yeah.
No,
Takes a lot of talent to
there's
fall.
A lot of great places. What'd you say?
It takes a lot of talent to fall.
Oh, you know something? It wouldn't take me much to push.
I know what I'm very skilled at, plummeting.
I'm good at gravity.
Yeah.
You're skilled at plummeting?
Yeah, that's right.
Well, no, you've got to be, you have to very carefully pack the chute. It's very tricky.
Tom, I've considered
Have to pack the
skydiving, giving it a shot. Would you like to go up with me and push me?
Oh, sure, I do that. No.
Would you do it?
I wouldn't do it.
Because I feel like I would have to be pushed. Or would you rather like hire 4 like strong men, and they can 2 on each side of me, and they do that
Heave-ho thing?
yeah, they heave me out
Oh my gosh.
as I'm screaming.
Well, I think, and the reason they did this in the place that in DeLand, Florida, because obviously if you're skydiving, it's typically much better to land in DeLand than to land in sea.
Josh, you have no idea how high that is.
I know, man. I know.
It's not worth it.
You don't think so?
If something goes wrong,
You know.
A friend of mine
Just put on my gravestone, I tried.
Well, the convenience, there is some kind of a romance with this, because we get to bury you in a pizza box, so you'll be, even in death, doing what you loved.
Oh. Face down in a pizza box. If it weren't funny, I'd be mad.
You're actually looking very good right now. This new diet that you're on is working very well with the water and everything.
Do you have a song about this?
Little boss gags. Josh, he missed his lunch that day, so he had a snack.
Yeah.
He ate a cinnamon twist and a bowl of cheesy mac. Had a Hershey bar and a Mallow Mari, could not stop. Drank down 2 Cokes and grabbed a bowl of Jiffy Poppers. Started feeling bad and he knew he had to lose some weight. He said, no more carbs ought to do it. No more sugar, stick to it. Gotta lighten my load. Keto. He's for the veggies, he's for the meat. Josh are gonna watch just what he eats. No more Cheetos. No more pizza or French fries. No more donuts or cream pies. Well, maybe one for the road. Back to keto. Very silly.
Nice tribute to Boz Skaggs.
Oh, yeah.
The Lido Shuffle. The Keto Shuffle. Well, that's great, Pat. Thank you very much. Is that sports?
Well, no. See if you can tell me. I know what this is, but see if you can tell me what this sound is.
Are you okay?
The squeaking, you mean?
Can you tell me what that is?
Sounds like a dog toy. Or...
Yeah, did a dog potentially swallow it? And it's
Close. A teen turned himself into a squeaking machine after accidentally inhaling the whistle from a dog toy while playing around at their home in Montgomery, Texas. Video taken by his mom shows her 13-year-old son Jonathan squeak when he laughs as they waited in the emergency room at Conroe Regional Hospital.
oh, that's amazing.
Speaking to reporters, Serrano said that Jonathan was chewing on a dog toy to annoy her when she jokingly made a slapping gesture with a soda bottle and he accidentally swallowed the plastic squeaker as he tried to duck out of the way.
I bet that has a lot of views. In fact, kids, you need to do more things like this if you want to be internet famous.
That's exactly right.
So sure, occasionally you'll have an airway blocked and there'll be a dead one, but hey, what the hell?
Yes, acceptable losses, we call that.
But this is going viral.
Are you okay?
You know that someone's going to die doing this now.
Yes.
Some moron's going to go, little Billy was trying to be internet famous. And
What matters? 1 like or 50,000 retweets?
All
I mean,
right.
that'll get you going.
There you go.
Much like skydiving, you take a risk.
Why not?
No, obviously don't do this, but yeah, that is funny, the circumstance.
Yeah.
so the kid's deliberately chewing on a dog toy to annoy his mom.
Swallowed the dog toy. And then mom acts like she's going to hit him.
Yeah, maybe she should have.
Yeah.
I thought, you didn't believe in corporal punishment, did you? Did you spank Willie when he was a little guy?
I got spanked.
You did?
Yeah, there was no paddles involved. There was no belts taken off. But yeah,
I remember doing it when if they like run toward a busy street, you got to, when they're really little, you got to. Well, no, you can't do that.
Oh,
I don't remember any whacking.
my dad treated that like cigarettes. If you ever got caught smoking, he'd make you smoke the whole pack. If ever I ran out in the street, he was like, well, and he took me to the nearest highway and I had to run across. Yeah, I learned quick. Yeah.
So
Same thing when he taught you how to swim, right? Threw you in a burlap bag and threw.
Is there a
Taught you how to drive,
follow-up?
just put you in that trunk.
Did the doctors have to... they had like special tweezers to get into this kid's airway to get the thing out, or
Yeah, they must have.
did the doctor did the
Shut
doctor
up.
rub the kid's belly and go, "Good boy, it's a good boy, little Bob, it's a good boy."
He had to go to 2 different hospitals. Doctors were able to remove the tiny squeaker with a scope and send them home around 2 in the morning.
Sadly, it was a sigmoidoscope. I had to go in from the back,
That'll learn you.
and I would poop.
Have you ever had to do that? Get a colander out and fish for something coming out in your feces?
No, have never swallowed anything of that nature. Have you?
you had to do that?
No, I haven't.
I swallowed a marble once, but we didn't do anything about it.
Is it still in there?
Probably, yeah.
You think so? Really?
I have no idea. I have no idea.
How'd you swallow it? Like with water?
I wanted to do that thing where you, I was an idiot, all right? I wanted to do that thing where you can throw popcorn up in the air and catch it in your mouth.
Oh, God.
I thought I would practice with a marble.
How did you live through that?
Now, wait a minute. When he says how you could live through that, he means your stupidity.
Yeah, exactly. My dad goes, a marble. Like, he just couldn't get over it.
Hey, how did you not
We
lose
can't
a
get
tooth?
over it.
Yeah, exactly. I could have chipped a tooth, anything.
Oh, that's
but it went right down.
Wait, didn't it block your...
No, it slid right down. I was so scared. I was like, I swallowed a marble. What's going to happen? They're like, nothing, probably.
You'll grow a marble tree out of your belly.
And we weren't, like, the kids, only my dad had insurance, and the rest of the family had no, so we didn't go.
Could it still be in there?
I don't know. You know what? I'll have to ask a doctor.
Oh, stomach acid would probably make quick work of that.
Or it made its way out and was surrounded, so I didn't hear it clink in the toilet or whatever, So I don't know.
Wait a minute, hang on a second. Just wait for 1 second here. So your presumption is that if you shat a marble, it would go plink?
I would think
Don't you think so?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like when a cowboy spits in a bar.
I didn't hear that.
Oh my gosh, it's Jeff Oskay, who wow, homeless guys look at him and go, "Hey man, you need to clean up."
I look great. What are you talking about? I look great. I feel great.
Good.
What a waste of great hair.
Oh, my God.
Why? So if it was on someone else, it wouldn't be a waste? What do you mean by that?
I'll trade you.
Okay. I'll take. No, I'm not trading you. Anyone else?
What's your show about today?
Well,
God. As we go into new levels of dickdom.
well, my little show is a thing called Failed to Mention News. We give you a lot of the news each week, but we don't give you all the news. So I'm here to give you the news that we failed to mention.
Here's Jeff Oskay with what you failed to mention news.
A camel was spotted being ridden through a drive-thru in Las Vegas this past week. What you failed to mention, more disturbing, it was a drive-through at the wedding chapel. Someone's getting humped tonight. That's all I got. Huh? Putin was given a tractor for his birthday. What you failed to mention, Russians do enjoy getting plowed.
Vodka drinkers, you
plowed.
see. A lot of booze. Cheers.
Well, you'll really hate this one then. A farm was using human waste as fertilizer for their crops. What you failed to mention, soybeans? No, what I said was we grow soiled beans.
That is so silly.
See, they're full of poop.
Thanks, Tom, for the assist. That's what made it.
Trying to explain the jokes after Godwin started with the whatever the hell that
one misstep.
One misstep. That was it.
An entire year. Let him slide, my friend.
Sorry.
50,000 people die each year in India from snake bites. What you failed to mention, 50,000, and it's still that crowded? Sounds like they need to import about 10,000 mongoose. iPhone 14 apparently has crash alert that calls 911 if your phone thinks you're in a crash. What you failed to mention, look at iPhone 14 over here ratting on people. Maybe I didn't want 911 called iPhone 14. Maybe I wanted that to be a secret that I just crashed my car. You're going to call my wife and let her know I had lunch with my ex? iPhone 14? Quit snitching.
Yeah, I was very drunk, iPhone 14.
Yes, easy on the calling 911, iPhone 14.
Keep this between us.
Yeah.
The rat phone. Go to the rat phone.
There's a man named Mr. Doodle that has covered his entire house inside and out with doodles.
Yeah.
What you failed to mention, I'm not sure about a doodle house, but my fat ass could sure as hell get behind a noodle house.
Oh, sure.
Tasty.
Yeah.
It's a pasta joke, Pat.
Yeah. Oh, my gosh. I'm going to strangle you when I get done.
He's not going to let that one go.
I love you, but all right. Tom Brady is getting divorced from Giselle. What you failed to mention, good for him. She has to just blah, 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 blah all day and all night. He probably just likes being out on the field with all the screaming fans so he can get an hour of peace and quiet. You know, she makes way more than him, but I have a feeling he's still the one that makes the house payments. I've dated a few supermodels. Not really. My son and I, this isn't really, I'm filling you in on a little back news. My son and I were supposed to go whitewater rafting this weekend.
Cool.
But it's really cold out, so I changed plans, and now we're headed to Chicago for the weekend.
Oh.
Well, you failed to mention, we're going from dodging boulders in the water to dodging bullets in the streets. I'll be honest, this is the first time in my life I didn't go for the cheapest hotel when I was booking. That's why we're only staying for 2 nights in a nice part of town instead of for the original 4 nights in any other part of Chicago.
Well, fun.
And finally, Willie being from Chicago, I asked him for some recommendations. What I failed to mention, I should have been more specific. He was all, you're going to be up there with your teenage son? Okay, then you're going to want to pick up some Lemon Haze or some Blue Dream. They're both a mild buzz, and it won't mess you up too bad around them. Now, the only bad side effect, they are going to give you the munchies. So you're going to want to hop the purple line to Jackson and get the best wings in the world at Buffalo Joe's. Yeah. I'm Jeff Oskay, and this has been the news that we failed to mention.
Failed to mention news. Yes, Jeff Oskay.
Watch the entire show live or on demand at bobandtom.com or listen live with the Bob and Tom app. And be sure to tune in next time for more Bob and Tom Tonight.